What's good, YouTube? It's RPU here, and I'm back again with another video. Shout out to the Algorand holders. Shout out to the governors. Hello, governor. About 2 months ago, we signed up for Algorand Governance Period 5. Now, it's time to cast our votes, let our voices be heard, and earn governance rewards doing so. And we got a lot to vote on today, so let's go ahead and get this out the way. If you have not already cast your votes yet, you have about 2 days left to participate. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. We're going to connect our wallet, and I use the Algo wallet. It's free to download on the Google Play Store, and if you have a Ledger Nano X, you can sync your Algorand wallet from the Ledger to the Algo wallet and interact with decentralized applications on the Algorand blockchain on the go. That's the best part. Because I could do this all from my phone, I don't have to necessarily sit in front of my computer, and that's what makes it so convenient. Algorand governance platform wants to connect to your wallet. Yep, connect. Account connected. You've connected your account to Algorand governance platform. Return to your web browser to finish the operation. Cool. Okay, we're connected now. As you can see, my Algo wallet, we're going to go ahead and use that. 10,000 Algo. I am eligible to vote, so let's go ahead and start voting. Voting session ends in 2 days, 15 minutes. Ready for voting, 2 days left. Period 5, voting session 1. DeFi, XGov grants, MVP, and NFT collection distribution. Wow. 3.6 billion Algorand stake voted so far, and 27.7K governors have already voted. So here's the overview. We are making a further revision to this quarter's governance proposal. We are also delaying the start of voting period until Monday the 5th to give some time for the community to review the measures. Last year's governance rewards program covered the 4 periods in 2022, meaning that it expires at the end of the year. The measures for this 5th vote were to design a new governance rewards program for a 6-month period to try. So look, we got 5 measures to vote on. Measure 1, allocating up to 15 million algos to DeFi for the next governance period. In this measure, governors vote on the allocation of either 15 million or 10 million algos to support our DeFi ecosystem. If option A passes, the general governance pool will be 55.5 million algos minus community allocations to other measures. If option B passes, the general governance pool will be 60.5 million algos minus community allocations to other measures. Voting options for this measure are: A, allocate 15 million algos to DeFi for Q1 2023, or allocate 10 million algos to DeFi for Q1 2023. The foundation supports option A. I'm going to go with option A. I think after this vote, I'm going to start getting more into Algorand DeFi, because my Algorand is just sitting in my wallet. I could be providing liquidity. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of impermanent loss. I ain't got time to be losing crypto, but I might just, test the waters a little bit, see how it goes before, I put all my Algorand, in the liquidity pool. because, like I said, I ain't got time for a permanent loss. But I mean, I might as well put my Algorand to use. It's just sitting there. And you get the instant results on the blockchain. That's like the best part. So we have, for the first measure, 73% of people have voted to allocate 15 million Algo. It looks like that's gonna be, the winning option right there. Measure 2, approving of up to 2 million Algos for a community funding pilot program via the XGov process. The XGov ARC is currently being drafted, and we intend to publish it for community feedback in the second half of December. To prepare for the XGov implementation in the new year, we propose allocating up to 2 million Algos for a community grants pilot program. If this measure is approved, Algos would be made available for projects proposed by the whole community, upvoted by the XGovs, and approved by general governors. If this measure passes and the pilot is successful, the foundation anticipates bringing further measures to expand the scope of this program in the future. We will consult with the community to create appropriate proposal safeguards and rules, including the following: must contain milestones and deliverables, must comply with the mission of the Algorand Foundation to develop the ecosystem, and must adhere to non-discriminatory principles, and must be built on Algorand and contribute to the ecosystem's overall health. Do you approve the allocation of Algos for the community grants pilot program via the XGov process? I'm going to go with yes, because this is going to allow the ecosystem to grow. As a governor and as a participant in the Algorand blockchain, anybody can propose a measure, building some application, that would benefit the whole community. And everyone would have the opportunity to, vote on this. And so I see that as a win, because this will incentivize the growth of the ecosystem. So I'm going to go with yes. And 88% of governors have voted yes as well. So I think that measure is gonna pass. Measure 3, allocating up to 2 million Algos for a community funding pilot program via the XGov process. It kind of sounds like the second measure. Isn't that the same thing? Yeah. It says the same thing right there, but it says if measure 2 passes and the community funding pilot is approved, then measure 3 will decide the amount to be allocated for this program. Please indicate your preferred allocation amount. Please vote on measure 3 even if you voted no to measure 2. If measure 2 is not passed and the majority do not support the community funding pilot, then measure 3 will have no effect. So in order for measure 2 has to pass before measure 3 could even be considered. But it looks like it's going to pass because 88% of people have already voted in favor of it. If option A passes, the general governance pool will be 68.5 million Algos minus community allocations to other measures. If option B passes, the general governance pool will be 69.5 million Algos minus community allocations to other measures. Your voting options for this measure are A, allocate 2 million algos to XGov community grants, or B, allocate 1 million algos to XGov community grants. The foundation supports option A. I think that, 2 million should be cool because, we want to give these projects, enough Algorand to develop and expand and benefit the community. I think, 2 million is really not a lot. So, I think that's cool. I'm for the expansion of the ecosystem, and 66% of people are in agreement with allocating 2 million algos to this XGov community grant program. Measure 4, approving of up to 600,000 algos to seed a community curated NFT collection. We propose to allocate funds to support NFT creators on Algorand and to establish a community curated NFT collection to drive ecosystem growth. By purchasing digital assets created on Algorand, we aim to support NFT creators, communities, and projects, build a collection that can be showcased at in-person and virtual events, and provide stimulus to Algorand's burgeoning NFT ecosystem. The foundation sees the creation of this Algorand NFT collection as a low-risk, high-reward opportunity to raise awareness around NFTs, drive new creators and users into Algorand, and engage with the existing community. In this initial instance, the collection management, buying, receiving, selling, and giving away pieces within the collection would prioritize primary sale or shuffle acquisition for direct creator support and be determined by a committee consisting both AF and community stakeholders. That's Algorand Foundation. I should have known that. Do you approve the allocation of algos to seed the establishment of a community curated NFT collection? I'll vote yes. And once this NFT collection comes out, I'm going to have to get one. Low risk, high reward, I'm all for it. And 80% of participants are in agreement with that. Measure 5, allocating up to 600,000 algos to seed a community curated NFT collection. So this goes with Measure 4. If Measure 4 passes, which it looks like it's going to, and a majority wish to establish a community curated NFT collection, then Measure 5 will decide the amount to be allocated for this program. Please indicate your preferred allocation amount. Please vote on Measure 5, even if you voted no to Measure 4. If Measure 4 is not passed, and the majority do not support funding a community curated NFT collection, then Measure 5 will have no effect. If Option A passes, the general governance pool will be 69.9 million algos minus community allocations to other measures. If Option B passes, the general governance pool will be 70.2 million algos minus community allocations to other measures. Your voting options for this measure are A, allocate 600,000 algos to seed the establishment of a community curated NFT collection, or B, allocate 300,000 algos to seed the establishment of a community-curated NFT collection. The foundation supports option A. Well, I'm going to go with option A as well. So this NFT collection can have, enough Algorand to be developed and, expand and, bring awareness to NFTs on Algorand, because Algorand is great for NFTs. It's great for a lot of things. We got DeFi, blowing up on Algorand, many things. So, why not give these people, as much resources as they need to, benefit the overall community? Oh, well, it looks like the participants have decided to, allocate 300,000. It's pretty close. 52-47. This could still go either way. We still have 2 days left, and a lot of people still haven't voted yet. So, this measure could go either way. But no matter how it goes down, they'll have to work with what they get. And so, hey, overall, this is going to benefit the community. So, I'm all for it either way. So, yeah, those are all 5 measures. Let's go ahead and submit our votes. Transaction request, 0. Algo, network fee, 0.001. Click confirm. I'm probably going to have to connect to my ledger. I'm glad I brought it this morning. No, connecting. Confirm. Oh, I gotta turn on the Bluetooth. Oh wait, it's on. I just gotta wait and see if it's gonna sync now. I might have to restart the transaction if it doesn't go through. There we go. So now it's popping up on my ledger. Sign the transaction. Transaction signed. Success. My votes have been submitted, and I have successfully voted this governance period. And now all I gotta do is just sit back and let the governance rewards come in. So yeah, these are the measures that you need to vote on within the next 24 hours. Basically, you got 1 day, 23 hours, 58 minutes. I know that, it's been a while since I posted, but I got new videos coming. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, man. Be on the lookout for new videos. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Vote or die.